the spookiest Doctor Who. Doink. Here we go. So season 1. We'll start with season Unearthly Child. I would not say this is a horror episode. Right? I certainly wouldn't say this is a horror episode. Whereas the Daleks probably is. I mean, you got all the it's the post-atomic mutations. Would you call the Daleks? No, it's nearly a horror episode. Edge of Destruction is much more of a horror episode. I'm going to put Edge of Destruction in. Right? I'm not putting Daleks in though. Daleks is more action adventure of destruction. Daleks nearly is, right? It really, I mean, like, I would say something like Event Horizon is a horror movie, right? But is Alien a horror movie? I don't know. When Alien came out, is a horror movie. Is it a horror movie now? I don't know. Edge of Destruction, yes. Keys of Marinus, no. Marco Polo, no. Aztecs, no. Even though it's got the horrific elements into it. Seth's right, something horrific in how boring it is. Radio Terror, no, not a horror episode. So we've got Edge of Destruction season 1. Planet of Giants, no. Dalek Invasion, no. Again, Rescue and Romans. Rescue, let's say, no. Romans, no. Web Planet, no. Crusade, no. Space Museum, no. Chase, no. Okay, no horror episode at all. I think closest is the Time Middle, and that's not really a horror episode. I mean, it does have, like Viking rape in it, I guess. But other than that, I'm surprised. There's Galaxy 4, no. Mission Unknown, no. Mark Darling must say. No, this is all very cartoony right now. Massacre. Oh, that's an interesting question. Is the Massacre a horror episode? I would say not more than Reign of Terror. Although it is a bit, really. Yeah, I'm going to say the Massacre is a horror episode, right? That's more of a like Hammer horror. Yeah, okay, that's a horror episode. Whereas the Ark, no, even though close. Celestial Toy Maker, no. Close, but no. Gunfighters, no. Savages, no. War Machines, no. Smugglers, no. 10th Planet, no. Power of the Daleks, no. Highlanders, no. Underwater Menace, I don't really know. Moonbase, no. Macra Terror. Oh, that's actually an interesting question. Macra Terror. Let me think. I'm going to say no. Right, close, but it's not. Faceless Ones, yes. Right, it's not a particularly great horror, but yeah, Faceless Ones. Yeah, I'm going to call that a horror one. Spooky, even the Daleks, no, even though Fraser Hines adaptation, freaking awesome, right? Freaking awesome. One second. Someone's asking me about YouTube. Doink. I am streaming at this very moment, but not so much on YouTube, right? YouTube is a dog today. It's got multiple outages. Rumble is groovy. Rumble is doing fine, right? And most people just went over to Rumble. Let me know if you want to come up. There you go. Doink. Fine. So where are we up to? Over here. Fine. So now we actually, Evil of Darkness, no. 2 of the Cybermen and Abominable Snowman. Right, we are finally in horror territory now. 2 of the Cybermen, yes. Yeah, I'm going to say that. I think it's more horror than it is sci-fi. And Abominable Snowman. It's hard to really tell. Yeah, I think it is the awful about animation, notwithstanding. Snowmen. Ice Warriors, no. Any of the world, no. More political thriller. Web of Fear. Yes, Web of Fear also. Web of Fear. As is Fury from the Deep. You can tell when the production changes. right? When you get a more of a horror production, Fury from the Deep, definitely a horror. Then once we get them down, we can start putting them in order. Mind Robber, no. Dominators, no. Invasion, no. Crotons, no. It is horrific. Caesar Death, no. I love Caesar Death. Space Pirates, no. War Games, no. Interesting. Fine. We're whizzing through it now, right? We're working it out. Where are we up to? Siluria, Spirits of Space. Interesting. Is that a horror? Well, it does get much more horrific as soon as we get in the Pertwee years, right? It gets much more into Hammer horror. Yeah, there's a lot in it that's much more horrific this time, right? It's got the this is a much more contemporary horror. You have I'm thinking Terror of the Autons. But I think they cut from the similar cloth, though, don't you? Spearheads from Space. What's the? We didn't have the Trolldoll in that. Spirits in Space. That is more. It was basically the mannequins coming to life and the sort of wax museum kind of feeling. I'm going to say no. I'm going to hold off on that because I'm just going to force it down the rankings anyway. Silurians, no. Ambassador of Death, yes. I mean, Silurians maybe as well. I mean, but it's pandemic one. No. It's more of a pandemic movie, right? Ambassadors of Death, yes. Doors of Death. Oh, but wait a minute. No, I haven't got to it. Ambassadors of Death. Ambassadors of Death and Inferno. Definitely a horror. Definitely a horror. Terror of the Autons as well. And Mind of Evil, blimey. Yeah, look. Terror of the Autons, Mind of Evil. Rules of Axel's too trippy. Colony in Space, love the sideburns. Damon's, obviously. So rise as on. Dare the Daleks, no. Cursed Paladin, no. Sea Devils, no. Mutants, no. Time Monster, no. Three Doctors, no. Carnival Monsters, no. Frontier in Space, no. Green Death, Planet Monster, Daleks, no. Green Death, no. Yeah, I thought that one for a second. Time Warrior, no. Invasion Dinosaurs, no. Death to the Daleks, no. Monster of Peladon, no. Planet Spiders, no. Fine. Planet Spiders comes the closest that season, I would have thought. Men, followed by Monster of Peladon, no, that doesn't really make it. But now, Arkham Space would be, but it's, I think, too weighted sci-fi. Genesis of the Daleks. It's very dark, isn't it? I mean, so Sontaran Experiment. So Revenge. But it's not horror. I think Genesis of the Daleks, yes. I might take that off. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Terror of the Zygons. Interesting. Terror of the Zygons. Is that a horror? No. Planet Evil. I was only based on a horror, wasn't it? I'm going to say no, but Pyramids of Mars, yes. Of Mars. All right, I'm going to say yes there. Brain of Morbius. Yeah, I guess we got to do that. Obviously, Frankenstein. Oh, Morbius. Seeds of Doom. Well, I mean, the first two episodes, yes. Yeah, let's say Seeds of Doom. Again, we'll whittle down the list as we go on. Master of Mandragora, Hand of Fear, Deadly Assassin, obviously. Deadly Assassin. Where are we up to? Face of Evil, love it but not a horror. Robots of Death. Close, but no. More of a thriller. Talons of Weng Chiang. Not a horror. Close, but not a horror. Horror Fang Rock is a horror, though. Horror, aptly named. Or Fang Rock. Invisible Enemy, no. Image Offender would be if it wasn't quite so boring, right? And I'm sorry, it's just boring. Some make it fun. Underworld, no. Invasion of Time, no. Rebels Operation, no, but I love Rebels Operation. I love it. Pirate Planet, no. Stones of Blood, no. Okay, no, none of this season, right? None of that season. Destiny of Daleks, City of Death, Creature of the Pit, Nightmare of Eden, Horns of Nine, and definitely not Sharda, no. Less horror episodes than you would think, right? Now I'm back in the swing again. State of Decay, yeah. Leisure Hive, Mengelos, they all these have horrific elements, right? But it's not a horror, right? It's not like, a new riff on horror, right? Warrior's Gate, that's just trippy as hell, right? Keeper of Traken, Logopolis, no. Castrovalva. I mean, that's like bad acid trip horror. Kinder, oh, so nearly. Portal Doomsday, no. Visitation, also nearly. Earthshock, no. Yeah, but you see, you got Eric Saywood, like, he likes crime thrillers. Black Orchid, Time Flight, no. Time Flight, bloody horrific. Arc of Infinity, oh, God, leave me alone. Snake Darts, again, I mean, if Kinder is, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I can put them together to like Terror of the Autons and Spirit of Space, put it together. I don't know, Kinder and Snake Dance. Yeah, you know what? Here, I'm putting together as the same because they really are. It's silly separating them. Terminus was really tried to be, but no. In a very interesting way. Enlightenment I'm watching right now. King Steve, I've got 2 and 5 Doctors. No. Where are the things? God, no. Awakening, yes. Awakening is. You see how when you pick that up on one, there is one. Frontiers, no. Resurrection of Daleks, no. There should have been a better way. Oh, no, that's War of the Deep. Planet of Fire, no. Kings of Androzani, no. It's more just insanely violent. Twin Dilemma, God, no. Attack of the Cybermen, no. Vengeance on Varos. That's not a horror story. That's more of a commentary on a horror story. Right. 2 Doctors, no. Makarani, no. Time Rush, no. Revelation of Daleks, no. Mysterious Planet, Mind Warp, Terror of the Verb, all no. Ultimate Foe comes the closest. Time the Rani, Paradise Tales, Dragonfire, no. Remember the Daleks, best Dalek story, no. Happiness Patrol, Silver Nemesis, and Greatest Show of the Galaxy, no. Battlefield, no. Ghostlight, yes! That's a spooky dooky story. And Curse of Fenric, yes. And nearly survival, right? Curse of Fenric. Anyway, then no, fine. Now let's go to Modern Hue. Where is it? 2005 to present. And we're going to have fun when we're doing the rankings. Right, where is it? Where are we up to? Oh, we've got Christmas specials. What? Oh, here we are. 9th Doctor. There we go. Rose, no, here, we'll make a bit. Let me make a. You know what? I like to mix old and new together. End of the World, no. Unquiet Dead, yes. Aliens London, World War III, no. Dalek, no. Long Game, no. Father's Day, no. Empty Child, Doctor Dances. Close but no. Boomtown, no. Bad Wolves, no. Partner Ways, no. Christmas Invasion, no. New Earth, no. Tooth and Claw, yes. And yes, I am a sucker for Victorian Honor, obviously. School Reunion, no. Girl in the Fireplace, no. Rise of the Name of Season, no. Idiot's Lantern. Oh. And also Impossible Planet, Satan Pit. Yes, obviously horror. Fear Her, no. Army of Ghosts, no. Doomsday, no. Runaway Bride, no. Smith and Jones, no. Safe to Go, no. Gridlock, no. Darkman, Hanley, Bloom, no. Last Expense, no. 42, no. Human Nature, Family of Blood, nearly, but no. Blink, no. Utopia, Sound of Drums, Lost Summit, no. Voyage of the Dam, Partner, Voyage of the Dam, no. Disaster movie. Partners in Crime, no. Father Pompeii, Planet Youth, Sontaran, Section Poison Sky, Doctor's Daughter, Unicorn on Wall, Silence in the Library, and The Forest of the Dead, yes. Silence in the Library, Forest of the Dead, and of course, absolutely, Midnight. Midnight won the spookiest dookiest ever. 100%, yes. Turn Left, Stolen Earth, Turn Left nearly, Journey's Air, Next Doctor, close but no, Planet of the Dead, close but no, Waters of Mars, yes. Waters of Mars. Okay, now we're on to Matt Smith. 11th Hour, no. Beast Below, no. Victory for Darkness, no. Time of the Angels, Fish, Flesh, no. Vampires of Venice, yes. Vampires of Venice. Amy's Choice, Hungry Earth, Cold Blood, Vincent and Doctor, Lodger, Pandorica, and Big Bang, no. Christmas Carol, no. Impossible Apple, Day on the Moon, yes. Yeah, definitely Spooky Dookie. Day of the Moon. Curse of Black Pearl, Black Spot, nearly but no. Doctor's Wife, Rebel Flesh, Almost Bill, Good Man Goes to War, Let's Go Hitler, Night Terrors, yes. Night Terrors. Go Away to God Complex, yes. Freaking yes. Awesome. Scary. I like this. That actually genuinely scares me, that episode. I love God Complex, right? Freaking absolutely adore it, right? Absolutely adore it. Closing Time, Wedding of River Song. Doctor Widow and Wardrobe, Aside on Daleks, Dinosaurs in a Spaceship, Time Called Mercy, Power 3, Angels Take Manhattan, all those no. Snowman, no. Bells St. John, no. Rings Academic, no. Cold War, no. Hyde War, Hyde is yes. And I actually kind of like Hyde. Doing Sense, no. Crimson Horror, no. Sorry, no. Nightmare in Silver, no. Name of the Doctor, no. Dare the Doctor, I'm the Doctor. Deep Breath. Into the Dalek, we're now into Capaldi. Into the Dalek. Robot Sherwood, Listen. Nearly is, but it's not. Time Heist, Caretaker, Kill the Moon. Mummy Orient Express, yes. Orient Express. And Flatline, totally. Love Flatline. Forest of the Night, no. Dark Water, Death Heaven would be if it worked, but sadly did not. Last Christmas. Nearly is. That nearly is with a head crab thing. Let me think. I think because it's I think it's more it's just off a little bit. But I'm going to say no. I like Last Christmas though. It's actually pretty darn good. Magician Apprentice, which has been I love those two, but not horror ones. Under Lake, Before the Flood, The Girl Who Died, Woman Who Lives, Zygon Invasion, Zygon Inversion, Sleep No More, Face the Raven. I don't know. See, Face the Raven would be if it wasn't such a continuity-bound story, right? Sleep No More, it would have been if it wasn't, so crap. Heaven Sent, Hellbent. Yeah, none of these. I'm sorry. That's not horror episodes. Return of Dr. Mysterio, Pilot, Smile. Smile's more horrific than a horror. Thin Ice, Knock Knock, Oxygen, Extremists. Okay, Extremists, Pyramid at the End of the World, Lie of the Land. Yes. And people hate that. I freaking love these. Pyramid at the end of the world, lie of the land. I really love those stories. World Nothing Time and Dr. Falls. I mean, there's a lot of like, yes. World Enough and Time, Dr. Falls. Yes. And Twice Upon a Time, and sadly no, right? Sadly no. Fine. Now let's rank them, right? Let's try and put them in some kind of order. Here we go. Okay. Again, these have to be spooky dooky. That's the rule. They need to be spook. These are Halloween Doctor Who, right? That's what we're looking for. So Edge of Destruction. Is Massacre more or less? Okay, Massacre's underneath that. Faceless One goes above Massacre. But under, I don't know though. No, Faceless One is the spookiest dookiest. So because that's a very contemporary horror story, right? Tomb of the Cybermen, that actually goes underneath Tomb of the Cybermen. The Abnormal. The Abnormal Snowman. Abominable. Really? You can't give me a spell check on that? Pain in the ass. Really? Like we live in the future and you can't. No, not a bomb. Oh, abominable. Here we go. Yeah, you got it. Abominable. There you go. Abominable Snowman. Now, again, this one's hard to evaluate because I've only ever seen the piece of shit animation. And it so is a piece of shit. I mean, I really, but it's still a good horror story, or at least it would be if it wasn't destroyed by the piece of shit animation. In fact, so good, that's actually at the top in terms of spooky stories. Web of Fear, I will put right underneath it. Even though, practically speaking, Web of Fear is number one. Fear from the Deep, yeah, that's actually, again, the trouble is they don't exist anymore. So, like, I know, definitely horror one. Yeah, because it's got like the history, the historical setting. That's why Abominable Snowman's still number one. Ambassadors of Death. Yes. Oh, I love a bit Ambassadors of Death. Where's that gonna go? I think in terms of a good horror story, above Web of Fear or below Web of Fear? I'm going to put below Web of Fear because I think Web of Fear is excellent. But Inferno, that can go much higher. In fact, Inferno is going to take the number one spot. Look at that. Well done, Inferno. Not for longer. Inferno. No, Terror of the Autons actually goes a bit lower, I think. Yeah, After Faces ones. That sounds fair. But Mind of Evil, that is a super duper horror story. That's also, I think, no, that goes above Inferno. But Demons, yes. That's the number one spot. As I rise! Genesis of the Daleks. I'm going to put that. I'm going to put that tied with Tomb of the Cybermen. Kind of weirdly, they go together nicely. Pyramids of Mars. Yeah, that's a super horror-y story. Right after Demons. Right after the Demons. Brain of Morbius. Oh, come back here. Brain of Morbius. After Abominable Snowman. Look at that. We're working through this nicely. Seeds of Doom. That's at the bottom in terms of spooky dooky. I mean, you got the body horror stuff in the first couple of episodes, I guess. Put that up there with the no, yeah, after Terror of the Ortons. Again, this is arranged by science. Mosquito. Deadly Assassin, though. Oh, up the friggin' top. What's better, Demons or Deadly Assassin? Oh, that's a tough one, isn't it? I think they're sharing the top spot. Horror Fang Rock, high up there still. Love a bit of Horror Fang Rock. Yeah, let's put it right after Brain and Morbius. Decay. I'm gonna put that near the bottom, actually. That goes after Edge of Destruction. Kinder Snake Dance. I mean, like, now you're in the new wave weird. I put that. Yeah, above it. Yeah, that's about right. Awakening. That actually goes. I think. Yeah. Above Faceless Ones, Ghostlight. Love a bit of Ghostlight. So that goes higher up. That goes above Inferno. Yeah, man. Okay. Wow. Look at that. It went all the way to the top. But I just went. I went and compared to all the other stories. Is it more spooky dooky? Yes. Is it better story? That's basically you got the spooky dooky score, and is it a good story score as well? And that scores high on both. Right. It's actually, I think, better story than Demons. It's on a par with Demons, Deadly Assassin, and also less spooky dooky. Curse of Fenric. That's lower down. That's below Terror of the Ortons. Okay. Now we're into here. Let's do the. Let's make these red, so we know. So we can pick these out easier. A bit of blue, maybe. Fine. Unquiet Dead. Now, where are we putting that one? Oh, actually, it goes up. Look at that. It goes up. There we go. Unquiet Dead, actually. Above Awakening, Tooth and Claw. Doing good. That does good. Tooth and Claw. There you go. Under Horror Fang Rock. That's the way. Idiot's Lantern. I'm going to put that above or below Curse of Fenric. I think above Fenric. Oh, then we got the awesome Satan Pit and Impossible Planet. Impossible Planet. Satan Pit. Oh, this is so much better than that idiot list we looked at yesterday. It's so much better. Oh, do it yourself, right? Do it yourself. That goes way up there. Wow. Dog, look at that. Right at the top. Right at the freaking top. Man, YouTube is dead. YouTube is just suicidal. YouTube's literally gone to 0 viewers. Is there any? Let me see if it's running at all on YouTube. Right, at least we've got some likes. Yeah, YouTube's a dog. I'm gonna repost these as videos. What are we up to? Silence Library, Forest of the Dead. That's actually an interesting one. Where's that gonna go? Above Seeds of Doom, below Curse of Fenric. I mean, those skeleton monsters are pretty darn good, right? Oh, are we saying the Idiot's Lantern is a bit? Yes, we are. That's more of a spooky dooky episode than Silence of the Library. Midnight, however, That's wet at the top. Midnight, right? Number 3. Waters of Mars. That's another high entry. Where is it? Where should we put Waters of Mars? Above Pyramids of Mars? Yeah, actually, yeah. Below Ghostlight, above Pyramids of Mars. There you go. Vampires of Venice. I would say around Idiot's Lantern, right? I think actually below, actually even that, below Silence of the Library, Forest of the Dead. Blank. Impossible Planet, Day of the Moon. Oh, man. That was genuinely scary at times. I'm going to put that up to Doink. After Web of Fear. Night Terrors, which would do better if it was a better story. Yeah, there you go. In Between the Faceless Ones Awakening. God Complex is an excellent story. That actually goes, wow, it really goes up. Nearly tied with Mind of Evil. Hyde suffers from not being a great story. Where are we up to with Hyde? It's near the bottom, right? I'm going to put that just above Edge of Destruction. There we go. Mummy on Orange Express. That will go. Yeah, that looks right. Let's go after Night Terrors. Yeah, that's about right. Flatline goes a little bit higher, I think. In Between Brain and Morbius and Horror of Fang Rock. Extremist End of the Pyramid in the World, Law of the Land. I mean, really, because the monks are very like horror-like villains. I'm gonna put that. Yeah, above Terror of the Autons. I'm surprised. I would have thought Terror of the Autons would win out of that. World Enough in Time and the Doctor Falls. There, Genesis next to Genesis of the Daleks, and Tomb of the Cybermen. Again, that's a kind of feathers. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, that's the top 10. Top 10 is pretty good. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Did I miscalculate myself? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Top 37 Doctor Who horror stories are as follows. We'll do was at the bottom, The Massacre, State of Decay. You want Spooky Dooky Doctor Who, State of Decay, Edge of Destruction, Hyde, Kinder, and Snake Dance. This is if you want a Doctor Who evening of horror and despair and disturbance. World Enough in Time, Doctor Falls, Tomb of the Cybermen, Genesis of the Dalek, Seeds of Doom, Vampire Venice, Silence in the Library, Forest of the Dead, Curse of Fenric, Idiot's Lantern. They get better each time. Tomb of the Cybermen, Terror of the Autons, Extremist Pyramid in the World, Law of the Land, Faceless Ones. Let me do the top 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the top 10 are, number 10 is The Abominable Snowman. Number 9 is Inferno. Number 8 is The God Complex. Number 7 is Mind of Evil. Number 6 is Pyramids of Mars. Number 5 is Waters of Mars. Number 4 is Ghostlight. Number 3 is Midnight. Number 2 is The Impossible Planet and the Satan Pit. And the number 1 slot, equally shared, is The Demons and the Deadly Assassin. So I snuck in an extra couple of ones there, I guess. I mean, I guess I should really knock out Abominable Snowman. If I'm having, yeah, I guess so. That's not really the top 10. Sorry, Abominable Snowman, you miss out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think Inferno at the number 10 slot seems better than Abominable Snowman. But there you go. Worked out by science. So you know what we're going to do? Maybe I'll see if we can get Dad on with some other people on. And we can, for Halloween. And we can do, we can talk about a little bit about each one of these stories. Right? Wouldn't that be fun? Right? About as the top 10 spooky dooky stories. Little bells so you're notified when new videos drop.